Aloha, thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro, and you're on the Digital Micro Trading Journal, day trading for ROI payout. No trade recommendations, it's just a trade journal. I want to shout out to new and existing subscribers. Thank you so much. And I want to invite all of you that have not yet subscribed and you feel it help the channel and subscribe. So this is order flow market structure for Wednesday, February 8, 2023. We're going to cover 4 charts: supply, demand, market structure, price action, and order flow. And it's games like this, a minute, 24 seconds after the close, where wholesale dumps their inventory here on these red arrows. A lot of games being played right now, wholesale taking advantage of retail. And that's the whole purpose, so we can identify on the charts where the wholesale is, where's supply, demand. So let's get right to it. We want to get to the charts now. So this is the games wholesalers can play. So the Renko chart showed these upper Keltner drive right before the close of the RTH, and a minute 24 seconds later they dump 167 print, 300 contract print, 182 print, 300 print. These are all wholesale dumping their inventory after they jacked prices. 24-hour, here we are, third session, February 8th, 24-hour chart. Again, the double top with the 2 red arrows, and we're on the third session from there. Blue dots, there's 3 of them. These are the anchored VWAPs. I've got the anchored one on the current because that is where traders got the volume weighted average price so far. So that comes out 68.7. And notice where the overnight pivot is. It's about 74.3. Prior RTH yesterday, 57.3. And the big FOMC, February 1st, that's this blue dot. And Powell's opening his mouth yesterday, that's this blue dot. So as you can see here, a lot of confluence and congestion in this area. Now we've got a minus 25 delta and a sell signal. So that just gives us an order imbalance, and we've got distribution. And I don't know how far this can go down, but the point is we're not going up. Let's go to the strength of the hits. We've had 3 sessions below zero. As of yesterday, this one was deeper than the last 2, but wrong color. That wraps the 24-hour. What I'm seeing is lower highs, obviously. Double top, lower high, lower high, lower high. So the lows were lower as of yesterday, but right now we don't have a meaningful sell-off. Bulls have to really watch themselves right now because this middle Bollinger Band, this is the last thing, it's starting to creep, and the angle's going to get less steep, and that comes in still way below here at about 1917 and change. Next chart, 120. We've had a certain amount of candles above the middle Bollinger Band, which is coming in at 67.5. So that's an important price here. And you can see I've drawn the blue anchored VWAP level, and because of Powell speaking, and that comes in an average weighted volume price of 62.8. So the levels here, overnight pivot, prior RTH open, this is the bracket right here. I'm absolutely taking 0 longs based on this chart and the former chart. We have the FOMC initial balance high. I took out the market profile zone here, but I'm still keeping that on target because look how we hit that finally yesterday, and that you can see with candle wicks. We didn't violate it though, and we had the FOMC RTH open, January T+2. So I'm just going to keep those for reference. Below strength of the hits, you can see there is nothing here that's bullish about strength of the hits, although so supply looks like the supply hits are getting close to 0, and same with cumulative delta. So the worst may be over, but I don't like the way these candles look. So again, currently hands off, If I have a setup short, I'm going to take it. It's either going to be cash or it's going to be short. The only way I would be looking at basically taking any longs, it'd have to be at least lower Bollinger Band or lower to even consider it. Now we're going to go to the Renko. Okay, the Renko money. This is the chart. So Tuesday, RTH close. Wholesale takes this thing and just ram jobs up the Keltner. So this first upper blue Keltner, which is slanted up, they jam it all the way up here, and then they take it down at the close a bit to the red line. Asia opens, hugging the red line. We go a bit above it, but nowhere near the upper Keltner's rolling over. And Europe happens, and we just go down like a rock. We've got these algo trend sell signs on this. I'm circling it here, and we're very close to the zip code on a lower blue Keltner. And as far as strength of the hits go, you see the distribution. You don't see, again, bids being lifted. And as far as cumulative delta, same thing. So Europe is not a buyer. The first hour of the initial balance is the playground that I'm going to have, and I'm going to try to be flat after that. Let's go to market profile structure to wrap this up, because that's an important one. Market profile. This is the order flow structure since last Friday. So what I really cared about was how we took out the structure zones below on the single prints from the FOMC initial balance high. You can see Tuesday how we tagged that. We didn't go to the open, but we went to the FOMC initial balance high yesterday. And then we come all the way back up to recover some of the single prints that happened on the Monday RTH. We didn't go all the way, but this line shows at the top here of the Tuesday. That's the 84.2. We recovered a big chunk. What's major right now is this Tuesday RTH construct of Powell speaking, and we had two-way action that was really good range. And now in overnight, the overnight pivot, we've got Europe below this overnight pivot. And what I'm going to really look for is this point of control from Tuesday RTH way down here at 52.1. So I've got that marked here as a level of interest. Not that it's a trap trader zone, but just I want to see how far Wednesday has on the RTH zone. If we don't go to this level and we bounce, then basically we're in a balance area for this week. And the balance area starts from Monday RTH, this yellow zone, and we're in it right now. So this whole thing from the overnight pivot to this red line right here at 63.3 is a zone. It's a balance zone. And until we can break down below 52, which was Tuesday's RTH, I'm not going to get really all bared up at all. Take care. Aloha. Trade with risk management. Bye.